Kiki Classic Rock.
Steve Perry, a day just can't go by recently until I have to say something.
About what?
About Steve Perry.
I gotta go now.
I have to.
I can't. I just can't.
Put a little thing on my
What you got?
Instagram and Twitter this morning about the song "The Girl Can't Help It." And can I just tell you? So I hadn't watched that video in a while.
Oh my God.
So I watched it a few times.
Oh my God. Like after she talked to the Money family last night, about maybe a couple hours
Stayed
later,
up a little late.
a couple hours afterwards, she's in her office chair and she's rocking out, and I see Steve Perry. I don't know what is she going to talk about now. Like, you people are crazy. Girls and guys are like, they're obsessed with this Steve guy. Go ahead.
And I'm just watching him sing "The Girl Can't Help It."
Yeah,
the girl can't help it.
Throw up.
He had on his red tux jacket with the tails. Neil Sean, freaking adorable in that video.
Neil was adorable.
Neil,
oh my God,
so cute. I mean, he really, honestly.
Okay, I don't know.
And just that Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
And apparently, Al was yelling for me.
Oh, this is weird.
So I'm
right,
doing my thing while Steve's singing and the guys are singing.
Right.
My headphones on because I gotta encompass my head into the music I'm listening to.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he's like, and I said, "What?"
No, this is a delay reaction. I did that about 5 minutes before that. You didn't see me. Then I sat down and you said, "What?" And go ahead, get to
That's how zoned in I was into.
Oh my God,
Steve Perry and Journey singing "Girl Can't Help It."
And I could have,
because this is what happens.
And I could have been dead.
I get lost.
I could have been dead. Oh, because of Steve Perry.
So eventually, after he's screaming, I take off my headphones. I'm like, "What? Like, what is so important that you need to interrupt me watching Girl Can't Help It on YouTube? Like, what do you need?" He goes, "I'm like over here." And I got very scared.
Yeah.
He's getting all dramatic. And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I didn't know what was happening. I felt like something was in the other room." And I said, "What?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I heard this ruffling. And then all of a sudden, this thing." And I said, "What? Like, is there a possum in the house? What is going on?" It was Mittens coming out of the litter box.
I was in the garage. And I was startled.
I scared by the cat.
Last couple of days, I've had a lot to do. I mean,
my God,
I'm a little on edge, but I'm fine. And but I'm in the garage.
The cat scared him.
But I'm like, all of a sudden I hear this ruffling, and I go, my head's not going this way. What's going on? And the cat's coming out of the litter box, and I almost had a friggin' heart attack. So then I go to Kiki, and I said, "Kiki," and she's going, "This is going off." About 5-10 minutes later, she says, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "I almost had a heart attack and died." She says, "From what?" "From the cat coming out of the litter box." And I need help,
guys. This is real. Like, you can't, you can't make this up at all. Like, you just can't. So then, we go to bed, and I had a dream. I didn't tell you about. This yet.
God, this is. I don't know what you're going to say, but you had a dream. Okay.
So I had a dream.
Kiki had a dream
that you're yelling, "Catch me!" And then I see you fall off the roof in front of the kitchen window, and and I couldn't catch you because I was in the house.
Right.
So I'm like, then I felt bad. I'm like, well. Right. I mean, but I was listening to Journey. Don't interrupt me when I'm listening to Journey. Do not.
I can die, and you can bury me, and then maybe you'll come to.
I'm crying.
Then you can play a song at my funeral. Who's crying now?
He was so scared by the cat.
But Gail just woke up. I didn't realize Gail just told everybody here that she's been on vacation. Where did she go?
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Well, I mean, our kid.
I'm not scared of a kitty. Oh my God! I just Marky
payback. And then we're going.
What?
How old is? So we have this whole discussion.
What?
How old is the cat? Because
the cat's, I don't know.
We figured out she's 14.
14 years old. Yeah.
Because I got the cat How we get our pets is just really unconventional, but it's perfect. It's fine.
Whatever. Yeah.
So we got Mittens when I went to the vet, when our baby girl Daisy, our yellow lab, but she was white, was alive. I miss her so much. So I'd taken her to the vet one day, and this woman came into the vet.
Right. What?
And she was the kid's art teacher at the high school.
Oh, that's great.
And she goes, I have this kitten and I have 7 cats at home. I can't keep this cat. So she was handing the cat to the vet.
Right.
I'm like, well, that cat's really cute. I'll take the cat.
Oh my God.
Now here it is. I'm by myself with the dog. And I take a cat. I come home with a cat.
Doesn't even ask me or anything.
We open the door and the cat runs up the tree.
Oh my God.
Al had to get the ladder out.
And this is when I was a little bit younger, and I had to go all the way up and get.
And our daughter, Kat, her name is Catalina.
Right, Kat.
So she helped him get the cat out of the tree.
Get the cat out of the tree. So like
14 years later.
14 years later,
we still have Mittens.
Beautiful cat. I love that cat. She purrs and when I go
her.
Well, last night I was just falling asleep. It was late after the interview and everything else, and the cat sneezes right in my face.
She torments him.
She went,
torments him.
And I'm like, oh my God, I love you, but get the hell out of here. I'm trying to sleep. I need my beauty sleep. But
she loves Al.
I want to know if Gail went anywhere on our vacation. That's what I want. She slept in late this morning, but it's okay.
It's all right.
But it's okay.
Oh, that's right. I think Gail is on vacation.
But Gail,
until the first of the year.
It's a good thing you're sleeping in tonight, this morning, because tonight we're having a Christmas party, and we want you to join us. Ho, ho, ho.
Please join us tonight. So Gail is home getting ready to make cookie dough and freeze it so my granddaughters come tomorrow. We can make Christmas cookies. See, that is the best.
Yeah, I want to know.
That is the best.
Do you make the sugar cookies? Because I told you
I spit again.
We're gonna come down like after the first of the year. But if you're making Christmas cookies, I'm gonna be down there by Christmas Eve.
So let me talk about Steve, because I really.
I know. Go ahead. Continue.
Got to work too.
Go ahead.
To make money for the honey.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot.
I'm the sugar mama.
We have a lot to do today.
I am not dressing up as an elf tonight. I will.
Right.
I'm going to be in good Christmas garb, though. I'm going to pretend I'm going to a real live part. Well, this is going to be a real live party.
Right.
And I'm going to look nice, because I wasn't invited to not a one cookie swap.
No.
Christmas party.
No.
Nothing. So you know what?
No. We're just going to say
we're all just going to have fun together.
We're going to play music.
Because I'm sure
maybe
there's someone else who hasn't been invited to anything. Well, no, probably not. I'm just the only one. Like, I sit here with my fake Santa.
Classic rock.
But I have a real Al.
With more news. What?
Who interrupts me.
Steve Perry news. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Steve Perry, that guy. Oh my God. Like, go watch Girl Can't Help It, though. I just got to tell you. But Steve recently did an interview with Songcraft, and he talked about how the song Still They Ride came about. Now, if that's not a sexy song, like, stop it. I'll stop breathing in the background.
I can't. I'm listening to you, and I have my mic open. I can't have. I have to breathe. I have to stay alive. So I'm sorry. I turn my microphone off. Go ahead.
And Still They Ride. Is that just not one of the songs that you pictured yourself dancing with Steve at the prom to? Can you just? All right. Let's set up the stage for that now. So Steve picks you up at your house, and he's got on, maybe, I'm thinking, baby blue tux with the ruffles, because that was the time when guys were wearing baby blue tuxes. Big bow tie. Maybe some lamb chops. You didn't cut the hair on the side of the face, and you have on your frilly lace gown-ish, and he gives you like a wrist corsage. I never liked wrist corsages. I always wanted to pin it on, because then the guy would have to pin it. I didn't go to many of those either. But anyway, so he gives you your wrist corsage, and your hair's like curled up, kind of like Farrah Fawcett, maybe, sort of. And you get into his car. He opens the door for you. You go to the prom. And then you guys walk in together, and everybody's looking at you. Everybody's looking at you going, how the heck are you here with Steve Perry at prom? And you're looking around, kind of like side-eyeing everybody, going, oh yeah, baby, I'm here with Steve Perry at prom, and we are going to dance to Still They Ride. And then Still They Ride comes on, and you guys dance together in the middle of the gymnasium. And gosh, it is just like the seas have parted ways, because everybody just backs up and watches the two of you, the two of us dancing in the gymnasium to Still They Ride. It's just you and Steve Perry. And then all of a sudden, Carrie comes on stage and everybody runs out of the gymnasium because
Carrie?
Carrie.
That's kind of like a spooky.
I know. I was just trying to throw it in there.
What is wrong with your mind?
I know it's a problem.
A blue tux, Steve Perry, Pot into the Seas, then Carrie. What is wrong with you?
So getting back to Still They Ride, Steve talks about Hanford, and it's about a guy who decides to ride and keep riding, and said it was inspired by the movie American Graffiti. I don't know about the guy riding. I didn't really quite understand that. Like, where's he riding to? He's just riding. And I think that's what Steve did when he retired, right? He got on a motorcycle and he just rode. But Still They Ride came out way before that. So maybe that was always in the back of his head. You have to think about these things because I do. So Steve and the guys, they had a huge rehearsal space in Oakland, and Steve was playing bass because Ross wasn't there yet. Think about that. He also said that when him and Neil were playing, the music gave them the sense of an eagle soaring, which seems to be a big part of the music they wrote. You know, they always talk about things just taking off, like how they started just take off, going on a journey with their music, right? So we can just feel all of that when Steve talks about it. And Steve said that this song is one of his favorites. So this little sexy ditty, Still They Ride, you need to hear that today. And Girl Can't Help It. Go watch that video. My gosh. So Steve also I watched it on Twitter. He did a short commentary about the Christmas song and shared what that song means to him. He said that everyone thinks of chestnuts because that is part of the song, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And he went on to say that even though his family didn't have a fireplace, he felt like he did have a fireplace when he heard the song. I didn't like chestnuts. You know, that was such a Christmas thing at my house. I remember the chestnuts going in the pot and they roast, like the whole family would be there and they'd roast these chestnuts. And I'm like, I don't know, they put them in water or something. I don't know, but I can smell them right now. And I didn't think they tasted good at all. I'm like, this is what a squirrel eats. Why would I want to eat? I would try it, tried it, did not. Chestnuts just aren't for me, kids. I don't know about you. If you like them, good for you. But I'm not a chestnut type of girl. So, you know, getting back to all of this is what is great about music. It takes you somewhere when you need to be somewhere else, if that makes any sense. Like if you're just not happy here right now in this moment, you can just turn on any song and it will take you where you want to be in that moment.
Another one bites
time.
Another one bites the dust.
And there he is.
No. I mean,
just like if I'm having a crappy day,
right?
You know, like right now.
What do you mean not having a crappy day? Well, you're talking to all kinds of people right now.
Well, because you're just destroying my moment.
All right
now.
I'm sorry. You say music takes you somewhere else.
So if I have, you know, like just a day is not, it's just not. You know what I mean? NOT. It's just not. I could turn on Don't Stop Believin'. Look at that ponytail, girl. And you know, it just don't stop. Like, see what I mean? Like you get all, it just pumps you up. Now that's just one song out of many. I just messed up my ponytail. In my arsenal that can just bring me out of a crappy doldrum pit.
I'm glad therapy is working for you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You look like you need help.
Freaking love it.